Hi and welcome to my channel. So we're going to talk about, is the UK still giving COS, which is Certificate of Sponsorship, to overseas workers, aka is the UK still recruiting overseas workers at the moment? This is something that is really burning in many of our minds, and some people are saying the UK is no longer giving COS. Some people are saying the UK is still recruiting. I'm going to tell you that the UK is still 160% recruiting overseas workers at the moment. And guess what? The need for overseas workers is only increasing massively on a daily basis in the UK. And so that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. So if you're new to my channel, you're obviously welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, as usual, I absolutely do appreciate your time. And look, I want to leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I deserve a UK visa. The reason I'm saying this is because self-belief, self-worth is something that I swear by, and it's something that I absolutely believe in. When you believe that you're deserving, there's a way that the universe is going to open and you're going to be very successful. If you join the group of negative people who are going to be like, hey, who am I anyway? These people are applying, they're not getting COS. Why should I? I'm not going to look. Get rid of all those people. Be positive and say, Melvis, I am deserving. So leave that in the comment section below. And if you haven't joined this family, by the way, like really, you want to take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button below so that you're the first person that is notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time every single day. Also, if you need to get in contact with me, by the way, check the comment section below. You're going to see my contact details. There's my WhatsApp number as well as my email address, so that if you need that hand holding, that one-to-one, that tailored, individualized and personalized guidance, then you can get in contact with me, obviously after watching this video, so that we can get started. I can support you with that journey. Also, career progression in the UK, that's something I'm passionate about. Getting paid to work and study at the same time with visa sponsorship in the UK, apprenticeships, getting to work for the NHS, looking for free visa sponsorship jobs so you're not going bankrupt, not worth it, as well as career progression so that you can be able to work less, earn a lot of money, and retire early. That's my motto. I always say to myself, the day that I thought about coming to the UK, the only reason I came to this country was because of career progression, because I knew that if I come to the UK, I'll be able to progress in my career as a nurse compared to staying back home. That's the only reason. And that's why I am very unapologetic about my goals, about my objectives, because that is the only reason I'm here. It is to progress in my career. And so if this is you, you definitely want to join me in this bandwagon. So when we talk about COS, what is really going on at the moment? Let me tell you something. The first thing is that if you are applying for jobs legally in the UK, you've got nothing to worry about. I'm saying this because currently I've got a private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one tailored individualized support to people who are members of that program. And it's currently taking between 3 weeks to about 5 weeks to get a COS out. But on this channel every day, I'm seeing people who are saying to me, Melvis, I've been waiting for my COS since June of 2023. I've been waiting since January of 2023. Somebody even said I've been waiting for a COS since December of 2022. I was like, girl, guess what? You're waiting for nothing, because you cannot be waiting for a COS for over a year. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. These are people that somebody's probably swindled you of your hard-earned money, and just to keep you in check, they're saying they're waiting for COS. Look, there's no such thing. And so currently it's taking between 3 weeks to 5 weeks. And the reason I'm saying this is because once you get a successful interview, you are going to have to go through the pre-employment checks. So depending on whether that candidate already has all the requirements that are needed, or is somebody who is still starting from scratch, then it's going to take longer. In fact, some people even take longer because it depends on your situation. For example, if you're somebody who already has, say, you've got your ALT, you've got your TB certificate, you've got all your vaccinations, I'm thinking in terms of healthcare, because as you know, over 90% of jobs currently offering visa sponsorship in the UK are healthcare related. People are going to come on this channel and say, Melvis, all you do is share opportunities about healthcare. The other opportunities, I do share them, but guess what? 90% are healthcare related. And so if you don't want to join us, then know that the probability of getting visa sponsorship, my dear, is going to be very low, sadly, because visa sponsorship comes with need. That's what many people don't understand. The UK only offers visa sponsorship for jobs that they need and that they're struggling to fill. and the higher sector happens to be healthcare. And with the current rules, you need to be very, very careful as well which jobs you're applying for. So, yes, they are giving visa sponsorship at the moment, but let's look at the other way around. What have they said regarding not giving COS anymore? There are some companies that when the advent of UK carer jobs came up, they just popped up of nowhere, applied for a license from the Home Office, started recruiting overseas workers with no contracts whatsoever. So the Home Office has now said that any company that is not registered with the CQC, which is the Care Quality Commission, will not be able to recruit overseas workers anymore. So this is a massive change that they have implemented. So many of these micro sporty companies that have been around, they will no longer be able to do so. I think this is going to reduce the level of um illegalities that have been going on. I'm looking for the right word, I can't even think of it, but it's not going to eliminate it completely. The only thing is that CQC registered companies have obviously regulation from the CQC. They get audited by the CQC, but all of this is not really, I mean, it's just for you as a candidate to make sure that you understand the systems and processes that are needed to get a job in the UK, and that you're following those processes. Because guess what? One thing is that they always say that karma is the B word. I don't want to say it, but if you don't do things legally today, it's going to catch up with you at some point. Very few people will do things in a very current way and get out of it. Most people get caught up at some point in time. So if you're listening to me and you're watching my videos and you're part of the top 1%, obviously you're going to do things the right way. So no need for you to worry about COS. Yes, I'm going to acknowledge that it can be challenging to get those visa sponsorship jobs because it takes time, it takes energy, it takes perseverance, it takes a lot of gratitude as well and fortitude to be able to say to yourself, look, I have received 6 unfortunate emails today, but guess what? I am deserving and I'm going to keep on applying and I will get where I want to get to. It takes a lot to do that. But that's what you need. That is what is needed, because you need to look at the vision, look at the future. What you see in your future needs to be way bigger than what you're seeing now. And if that's the case, then you're not going to give up because you're going to keep on pushing. By the way, if you're watching this and you like this content, just hit that like button below. It lets me know that I enjoy content like this, and obviously I should do more. If you want to see videos about any particular topic, you're like, hey Mel, we should talking about this. I'm dying to hear about this particular topic, opportunity. Why don't you talk more about it? Nursing, NHS jobs, CVs, interviews, questions. Leave that in the comment section below. And I'm more than happy to obviously share those details with yourself. Also share this with your friends, loved ones, colleagues, so that they're aware of what these opportunities are, these rules, these T's and C's, and they should feel encouraged to keep on applying for those jobs despite the challenges. Because sometimes you just need somebody to come in with a few words of encouragement to say to you, Melvis, I know this is hard. I know it's tough. Sometimes I can show a lot of tough love, but guess what? This is what is needed sometimes, because you need to be like, look, it's hard. You didn't think it was going to be easy, but that's the best way. That's what I'm talking about here. That is the best way. So yes, they are giving COS, and of course, it is something that, like I say, the need is only going to increase, because with the new rules, the shortage for carers is going to only worsen. That is the reality of it. Even though they've recruited over 90,000 in the last 12 months alone, but the need for it only increases dramatically. And as a healthcare professional, I work as an advanced nurse practitioner, and I can see our patients that we're not able to send home, that are medically fit for discharge, but we're not able to send them home because they don't have carers. There's no package of care, and they are in hospitals all over the country, up and down the UK at the moment, and it's because of the shortage of carers. So when you're thinking about visa sponsorship, you need to be very strategic. You need to look at which jobs can I apply, what about my skills, my knowledge, my experiences, who is recruiting for the opportunity that I want. That is really how you need to look at this holistically, so that you can get to achieve your goals ASAP and begin to live your dream in this country. Because like I say, the ultimate goal is to work a lot less, earn a lot of money, and retire early. I'm planning to retire, by the way, by the time I turn 40, possibly before that, because I've invested a lot of energy, time and resources in my personal and professional development. So I preach what I do, and I do what I preach. I mean, does it make any sense? I think it does. So if you need to contact me privately, or you're thinking, Melvis, you've said about your coaching program, I mean, I need more information. How does it work? How can you support me? What have you got in store for me? Check the description box below or the about section of this channel, and you're going to see more information about that coaching program. It's only for the top 1% of people that are go-getters, people that are willing to put in the work and effort, and that need the hand-holding to say, girl, this is what you do. To say, boy, this is what is needed. So if that's you, then obviously you can also check the comment section below to contact me if you're like, hey Melvis, I need to speak to you about what is in this for me personally. I've got special circumstances I need to explain to you. You're welcome to do so, because that's why I'm here. That is the point. So check the comment section below, and obviously I do appreciate your time watching this video till this very moment, and I wish you a beautiful day, and do check out this other video right here.